enjoyed this week's episode, and please like this video, share with your friends and dock mates, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get more viewers like you.
All right, guess what? This tank is in its final resting place. So, yeah, we've got it nice and secured on all dimensions and planes, and what I want to do now is give it a wiggle test. I think there's certain ABYC rules for how much movement a tank can have, yeah, those I don't really know what the rules are, but in my opinion, like, tank really shouldn't move at all. So let's give it a test. Fingers crossed. All right, so I'm gonna get up here, kind of pull on it this way. Yeah, that's good. Now pushing it that way. That's good. Now this way. Yes. And this way. Yeah. I think that's good. Now I have to take the tank all apart. You know why? Because, let me show you. I'm gonna wash it out. I got this water tank system flush from Starbright. I mean, not sponsored. I have no idea if it's any good or not. But yeah. So before I close up this floor and hook up the plumbing, I'm gonna just rinse out the tank. Take it ashore. There's a hose up at the top of the dock, and I'll rinse that out. But look what's coming by. It's a working channel, man. The gravel guy. Devin's in here. She's doing all of our varnishing. She's got the fire roaring. It's nice and toasty in there. Gravel guy is probably nice and toasty in his cockpit. And then I'm out here being cold and wet because I'm cleaning out the port side water tank. Let me show you what we found as I was cleaning it. Look what came out of the tank. So, big giant piece of tank material, and then all of these plastic bits came out. Can you believe that? So even though this tank is brand new, when they made it, they've definitely left some chunks in there. That would have restricted our flow. You know, we're gonna have a pre-filter on our pump, but this thing wouldn't go through the pre-filter. This would be stuck in the tank and probably restricting our flow. Because this is our outflow right here, and so if that was on the inside, like that could have really kept our flow pretty low. So. Glad we're cleaning this out, and I'm glad that came out. I'm gonna try to get more out and see, because I think the way I've got it tilted, it's not gonna get everything. So I'm gonna keep working on this, and yeah, see if we can get more of this stuff out. It's not harmful to your health. It's just shouldn't be in our freshwater tank. So I'm gonna keep working on it. Okay, so I was cleaning the water tank up in the grass, and it's kind of a muddy mess up there, so I'm gonna rinse it off on the dock, which is nicer and cleaner and no mud. The inside is all clean, and then there's some black spots and marks on the outside. So I'm gonna use this like magic eraser and try to clean that up. I mean, you know, it's a boat water tank. It's gonna be in the bilge. Nobody's ever gonna see it, but you know how it goes. We will know it's there, so we better just clean it now. All right, it's wet and gross, so I'm gonna put you guys away, and we'll check in once the tank's back aboard and dry and ready to be installed. All right, so tank's all washed out, and I scrubbed the outside of it as best as I could, but those magic erasers just fall apart. I don't get why they're so popular. Maybe they're not popular and I'm just behind the times, but they used to be popular. Anyway, it's a tank. It's clean as it's gonna get. I mean, the sides came out okay. They're not like perfect, and these here are just imperfections like embedded in the tank, so I couldn't get that out. But now I'm gonna hook up the fill line, the vent line, and stub out the demand. So let me get that set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, here's our setup. So this is for the fill, right there to right there. This is for the vent, that smaller hose there to over here. And this is for the demand, so that'll be down here out. Hose clamps for fill and vent, and this one is the Whale Marine Plumbing quick connect. So all we got to do is screw that in and then push our either another fitting in there, which I might need to do a right angle, or the hose for the demand. And where the thread, the plastic threads go into the tank, we're using this thread sealant. So it is potable water grade plastic to plastic designed thread sealant, non-hardening. It'll remain soft, and it helps keep the water pressure and the threads. And so instead of using Teflon tape on plastic to plastic connection, we'll use this stuff. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just get this all set up. This is really exciting. So I'll let you guys watch. Maybe we'll do a time lapse or something, but yeah, here we go. This is a major milestone, hooking up the port side freshwater tank. Awesome, let's do it. Alrighty, got those hooked up. So I'm gonna put in the fill and the vent. And the reason why I have these taped off is because, you know, I've been cutting and sanding and making dust and plastic chunks. Have been flying around this boat. Yeah, look. With my router. So, and I didn't want that getting into our freshwater system. So I kind of just taped it off. So I'm gonna pull that tape off, wrestle it onto that hose barb and clamp it down. Remember to put your hose clamps on first. All right, let's go.